So we woke up this morning to this. Looks like the township's going to do some work. Here we are in the outside, and these windows are framed, clad, and now these ones are framed and clad. And there's some petitions inside, and I'll take you inside to see. So the bedroom area, it's not completely framed, but let's walk down and see where we are. This will be a hall. The hallway will come out farther. This garage door, that's going to go. So we'll just have a nice hall. Here at the end, we've got a little spot there where my cedar chest that my parents gave me, I think it was my 18th birthday, is going to go there. So we got it built in. We'll put some lights up above. We put a bit of a 45 here to make some space to get around it. And we get to this, we have another set in. We'd like to do some built-in cabinets here, like linen cabinets, but we'll see what happens there. This is the door to our bedroom. This is the door in front of me to the secondary suite. So let's go in the secondary suite. Here we got one bump out window in here. Should be room for a king size bed. And we've got a bathroom, which we've got to try to do something miraculous with here. It is 8 feet by 7 feet, so, but we'll make that work. There's a frame for a sliding door, pocket door, and that pocket door is going to go in our bedroom. So we come around here. This is the door, so we come into the bedroom. That's the sleeping side, and this side will be a bathroom over there, and then kind of open closets. So this is a little bit bigger than the other bedroom, the same width, but about 8 feet deeper, I think, for a little bit more room, and two nice big windows here. And between the two windows in the corner, we'll put a TV and a little fireplace so we can sit in bed, watch the view. So over here, there'll be a closet. The chair is in a water closet. Steve is in the shower. And my tub's going to go under this window. Look at this view. So when I sit in my tub, that's what I'm going to look at. I'm so excited. Township guys are doing a bit of work there on the spot that we dug for sewers. They're working on the trail today. And I think they're opting for just fixing this spot up instead of working on our trail, because we've still got more work to do here. So that's good though. I just don't want anybody getting hurt biking by. We get a lot of bike traffic here. Here we go. Concrete trucks here to do the front porch pour. Okay, we're gonna see the color. It's just gonna be a little bit darker than regular concrete, I think. Yeah, looks just a little darker. There it is. Yeah, it's definitely darker. Look at that. We'll see how it dries. There's Derek doing it himself today. I'm excited to see how it dries. It looks pretty dark there. I like it. They're going to put the extra in the skid steer, and I believe they're taking it down to the window, or no, it's the door sill in the basement. I'll show you where it's going to go. Yeah, that's better than the wheelbarrow. Down around the corner and to the basement doors we'll go. This door here, they're gonna do put some in here. What do you call that, a sill? Door sill? That way we can match up like all this concrete. This will be concrete from that door to this door, and then we're a little unlevel inside, so once this gets in we can do some floor leveling to fix that up. So coming down in the skid steer will be much better for that. It's like 4:30 in the afternoon. The township's working on the path over there. They're gonna fix up. I just fixed the spot up is what it looks like they're gonna do where our sewers went in. We got our concrete pour. There's a lot going on here for a Tuesday. Dueling machines here. Yeah, this will be nice to get that patch there for all the people that drive and walk by. My porch is coming together. Eric's doing a great job. And then that void in the garage is where we put the extra concrete that was in the truck. And he's cleaning out the truck into there too. I'm just trying to stay out of the way with all this happening here. Yeah, so just the extra concrete went into this hole here. Good morning. Let's go see what the concrete looks like. So I'm very curious as to the color and how dark it will stay. This is called Euro Gray on the porch, and we would like to use it everywhere on the future driveway and sidewalks and patios. We still got more to pour, so let's have a look and see what it looks like. You can see from this angle, this is regular concrete, no color added, and this is with the color added. Okay. Looks nice. I'm happy with it. I said I wanted it to kind of look like the dirt, you know, just so that you don't get a bright glow off of it. And look here, see, it's grayer than the dirt, of course, but yeah, same kind of tone. I'm happy with it. The thing about adding color to the concrete is it can get expensive. So the browns were really expensive, quite a bit more expensive than just having a little bit of tint with this Euro Gray. Whether I'd like it darker or not, this is what's going to happen. I just need a little color in it to take off that white glow of regular concrete. So that's what we're going to go with. I just hope it's a little bit darker. Now let's have a look inside, because I'd like to share with you an issue in my bathroom. I'm really excited to have a bathtub, and we purchased one. The bathtub I purchased at a shop in Chatham. They were changing their displays, and we got a really good price, like $500 off, and I was really happy with it. But we've had it in a box and haven't looked at it, and last night we pulled it out and we put it in place, and the plans that I had in my head are not working out. I think what we're gonna have to do is gonna turn out better, but let me show you. Walk into the bedroom. There is going to be a wall of cabinets here, so you won't see the tub from here. You'll come around into the closet, and now this will be the door, and as you come in, there's the tub. And as you can see, I didn't remember that it had like came up on both ends like that. I thought it was one side, and I really intended on the tub not being centered on the window. I planned on the tub going to the wall. Here, I'm going to give it a little push. I was planning more like this because there's going to be a big glass window and then one that opens. And I thought the one that opens would be nice if it was behind. This is the shower in here. So I thought having the window would be nice to be able to just stand and crank open the window and have that space. But now that I'm looking at the tub being so symmetrical, it really needs to be in front of the window. So we're trying to come up with a solution for that, because when it is in the center, and I'll push it back, there it's approximately in the center. I didn't measure, I just shoved it. The walkway, this area here to get to the shower is only 24 inches. That's just not enough to walk into the shower. So we're thinking about another bump out here. And I also have a problem with the outside with this, and I'll go outside and show you. So if this bumps out, like these windows over here are a foot bump out, gives an extra foot inside. This one's not bumped out. Funny thing is, this is the only one that I wanted bumped out initially. I wanted a balcony there so bad. If it bumps out, it also, this three-step thing here is right about where the vanity is going to be. So there's not a lot of room between the tub and the vanity. A foot will just kind of make the whole bathroom make sense. Look at that view, huh? Sit in the bathtub, be able to look out at the river and into the ravine. I'm gonna have to clean that ravine up. Let's go outside and look from out there. These two windows, I think the plan was for them to match up at the top, but we did bring it down a little bit because I wanted that view, and we decided that, oh well, that's really what I wanted, and that was what we had to do. But if we do a bump out, it'll have to have a roof over it and bump out, and I think it will make this wall make sense too. I'm gonna go down where we can see the other bump outs and the roof that's over them and compare. So here we can see these bump outs, they're underneath the roof. If we take a roof just like this and put it up here and bump it out, it will coordinate with that. The bottom and the top will match with this, the bottom and the top here. And I think this flat window here will just make more sense. So it's more work. We've already had it framed in, it's even cladded. We were looking forward, it's really windy, so we can't Tyvek. I'm not sure when we're gonna get to this. I really want to get to the windows, but we've got other things to do. The guys are working on finishing some flooring inside. And we are getting to the amount of time now with that block wall at the garage that we could get that done. And this is going to be a long weekend here in Canada. It's a civic holiday in August 1st. And then after that, we'd like to go to the cottage. And if we can get this front closed up, that would be wonderful. So we'll have a look there. Here at the garage, Brad's looking at ordering the materials. Our son-in-law, Nathan, would like to come and help. And if we've got the help, we would love to do it. So I'm not sure about the materials. It's a very high wall. It's going to be like 16 feet or something. But the block here will be cured enough for us to be able to put walls on. Yes! Now out here on the path, let's have a look at that. We had the township here working on that. I'm expecting they'll probably show up. They're probably working on other spots, preparing for asphalt. But this here, it looks like they're going to asphalt just this spot. And then down there, they got the sidewalk closed because they're going to resurface that path all the way down to bogeys down there. So that'll be really nice for our area and neighborhood. And I'm happy about this because that will be a lot safer for our bicyclers especially. There we go. Guys are pulling up the last bit of this plywood. I'm gonna get out of here because I feel like I have post-traumatic stress over here. I hate this spot.
Yeah, me too. I see that spot down there.
That's the spot, huh? How are you gonna do it this time?
I guess I gotta learn from the kids and do it the wussy way and use the scaffolding.
Use the scaffolding and yeah, instead of riding it down like the Silver Surfer.
Yeah.
I would expected you to ride down like a Silver Surfer better than that. Just the way your feet kicked out from under you. I've seen you go down on your. You usually land like a cat. What the hell?
Getting old.
Oh, it sucks, eh? And there, the floor is done over there in the pantry.
All right. This is the little stoop that goes between the two garage floors. And
hope we did it right.
yeah, exactly. So we ran We ran the width of it, and then just used our leftover blocks from over there. So, Julie,
inside, just screwed down into the concrete.
Yes, that is true. Julie's kicking her butt here doing it.
Yeah. So next day, my block job's not near as nice as the bricklayers. Look at how nice that is. But looks like it's going to be solid.
I think it'll work.
Yeah. So we're going to get some materials to work on this wall. We'll have some garage doors.
Yeah, a new man door.
New man door
all
come
new
in.
wall. It's going to be beautiful.
Yes, can't wait. Woohoo. And let's have a look at the concrete color. It has dried considerably lighter, but it still looks good. I think it's still got more curing to do. As usual, there are multiple jobs going on here at once. And yesterday, the guys got the laundry room framed in. Almost. There's some closets to add and stuff like that. But let's have a look and see how far they got. So, front door, obviously. That is a door for a closet. It's going to be just a 4-foot closet for coats for guests. And that on the other side of the wall is the laundry room. So there was a bit of finagling here with the pocket door frame, which we're not experts at anything. So this was a little bit something to work out, but they got it in place. So the plan is over top of the pocket doors, because these are going to be shorter doors. Here you can see from here. You can see that closet door is going to be 8 feet. It matched the front door. And the pocket doors that we got are all low, but we've got 3 pocket doors, and in all those spots are places that we want to try to get some light. So we're going to put a transit over top. That light will come into the hallway. And then the other side is going to be a small powder room, and it won't have a window. So we're thinking of putting it's not going to be a pocket door there, but we will put a transit over top of it also. And that way there'll always be light coming from that big laundry room window over there. It's covered in Tyvek. That's a Tyvek curtain right there. You ever see anything like that? The light will spill right into the powder room. And I think that's going to be great. The other spots that we're going to look at putting transit windows in are, there's a pocket door that will go into our primary bathroom. So let's walk around there. Look at all these walls to walk around. I love it. So when this bathroom is done, that's also another big window. And we're going to have a pocket door here to get in there. So I'm standing in the closet. If we put a little transit window above it, then that light from there is going to flow into here. We'll also have light flowing in from there. And in this dark corner won't be so dark anymore. One other spot we're looking at, and we're going to go back out to where the kitchen's going to be. Right back to our laundry room pocket door there. And you'll come out and we're into kitchen here. This is going to be a pantry. And over the door of the pantry, we thought we might put another one of those. We'll see. Trent cut the blocks here. We had a few too many blocks. They put on sill plates here. So it looks like we're going to start with this wall over here. We're using a laser right now to try to get a straight line and get ready. I'm going to go across the road so we can have a picture of this before the walls go up. Just a reminder. Here we are from the front. Here's from across the road. That looks awful with our garage all open. And from this way, I'll zoom in a bit so you can see what we're talking about here. I look the most forward to this corner getting filled in. Then we can backfill a little bit more. All right, so they're gonna have to take off some more of this drywall. It always makes more mess. It gets worse before it gets better. I'll update ya. Putting up the top plate now that they've found the right spot with the laser level. Again, I can't thank our neighbors enough for loaning this genie lift. I think it's saved our lives for sure. Working on the top plate. Cleaning up more insulation. Wow, I'll be glad when this insulation job's done. There's a wall. It's gonna be the side wall. Oh, this is gonna be a good one. Okay.
Alright, so this one's gonna go up over there. Brad's gonna be our bit of support up there in the genie lift. And we're gonna have to lift this 14-foot wall up and shove it in and hope it works out.
Over there.
Fingers crossed.
It's gonna be great. I can't wait. But I will not be able to film that, so I'll show you the after. There we go. Trent says it's bang on. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Oh, this is gonna be nice. Okay, they're working it. They're working it. Getting her teased into place just right. Woohoo! Look at this guy pulling in here. Nathan, we got a wall. You gotta come and see.
I'm gonna go look.
Some progress. We've got a wall up, this corner up and cladded. Guys are still working. We are getting late here though, so I don't know how far they'll get. Maybe that little bit in between the doors. Let's see. Ooh, they're dancing with the wall. And it's gonna go right there. This will be the wall that goes between the garage doors. Nice. Brad's supervising.
No, you got it.
The garage is coming along. We got some walls. And we're looking at putting a header up over top of a garage door. And we're gonna use the genie lift. I think it should work great. Brad's just placing it, get up to the right level. The jack is already there. That's what it's gonna sit on. We got one on each side and the beam's gonna sit on top of those. Now, you can't see very good here with the lighting, but it slipped right in. He brought the one end in the garage so that it was inside and slipped it back on top. Ooh, that looks good. Starting to look like a garage wall now. Like it. End of the day.
A big day.
Yeah.
I'm wore out.
I got my ice cream sandwiches from the freezer we're taking to the trailer.
Look up.
Yeah.
Way up. We got the one door in. We got some walls in, and it's looking awesome.
Nathan and Steve are coming back tomorrow, so we'll have another good day tomorrow. Let's have a look at how we're starting the day so we can do a progress report later. They're gonna put the second header for the second garage door up today and clad it. We'll see what happens. I know there's a wall inside that also needs to be cladded. We'll see what happens, but also there's the bump out window that we've talked about. Not sure if we'll get to that today. And that is right there. So we'll see. The possibilities are endless really here. It is another hot one here today. And the sun comes up behind us in the east and hits the front of this house real hard. So the boys are going to be working in some heat again. So I'll have to take some breaks. I got air conditioning going really good in the trailer. This side is shaded, and that's why I think maybe they'll get to that today, because I work out there this morning, and when it gets really hot, I hope they'll be able to get a little relief over this way. And maybe even if they go for a swim. I got in the water yesterday with Brad's brother Doug came with his son and grandson for a grandchildren. He's got a boy and a girl. And I had a little swim with them, and it was delightful, to tell you the truth. The beam is in, and they're putting the wall up above with the genie lift. Beautiful. This is going to close this wall in really nice. Woohoo! I went up in the bucket with Brad yesterday. This time it's Nathan. Beautiful. Little persuasion. Beautiful. This looks good. Nice solid wall on a garage. Woo! And the man door. So this nice solid wall with the headers above the garage doors and the door means that the beam can come down. These pillars here have been holding up a beam up there. The beam has been holding up the roof. So it's time for that to come down, and that is really exciting, to get the last beam out of the house. The beam is going to come down. There's a chain fall that goes up into the rafters. Brad hooked that up with the genie lift, and he's putting the bottle jacks on. It's kind of dark. See if I can find a better angle. There's a little hole in the wall from the laundry room. Here's Nathan.
And then another 3-foot ladder. There it is.
They squirt a little oil in that because they work a lot better when we do that. I'll be so glad when this last beam is down. It's just scary. That's how it goes. It's a slow process. Getting close to being able to grab it with the chain fall. They do have clamps on the piers. Chain fall's got it. Alright, they're done with the jacks. It's hooked on the chain fall, and now they're just going to lower it with the pillars here. Letting down with the chain fall and pillars.
I'm in the way of my jack. I got all the weight on this. All right, keep going a little more. The beam is gonna like pull so the back side will turn, like pull that beam right towards you, everything towards you. Yeah, beauty. Now if you can do that one on this, same thing. And then as I go down, we're going to corner all that case. Well, if you want to just get those C-clamps off, is what we got to do.
There we go.
You get it. Hopefully those trusses are strong. I want to use too.
That's the limit of this chain fall's reach, and it's sitting on the top of these pillars. Brackets. and they'll reset and be able to take all that stuff out from underneath and lower it all the way down. Here's the beam. I went to get more gas and they got it out. Look at that. So now the garage is standing on its own. The wall is on its own. It feels good to have that beam gone. And all the that's awesome.
All this is so much better.
So, how'd it go?
Really good, as planned. Everything came down. Nobody, there was no scary spots or nothing. We set it on the yellow jacks, added a second chain fall and lowered it down. It was awesome. And now we got tons of room.
Nice. There.
Here comes Thor and his hammer.
Ethan's trying to get this piece off. I think so the wall is gone for the bathroom bump out. Okay.
Whoa. Sorry, buddy. A little fast. Okay, so keep it out and whoa, no, you gotta come back. Yeah, you guys. You come back. Okay. So I'm okay. Now drive it to me. Keep going. Are you guys happy to get past that, or?
Yeah. Here, look at. I don't think so.
Yeah, I can do that. Okay, now I'm gonna bring this in. Yep. Now we're gonna keep that outside up top. Coming to you, Nathan. Perfect. Yeah. Kick your end out towards the edge. Or lift.
My fucking
Lift and push. Oh, okay. Stop. You're a bit past. That's fine. I can, I'm gonna get my edge.
You get yours just perfect.
Or two.
Look at how much extra space I'm getting from my tub. Whoop whoop.
Too far. Take that off. There you go. How do you like it? You like it. That's true too. So.
At this. Woo!
Maybe getting the pry bar in there would be easier. Because if you splash this.
And there's an osprey going by.
All right, so here's the house. And then here's my friends that are just touring around.
We got way more done this week than we expected.
Yes, good week.
We had help. We had a good week, but have a look at this.
Ta-da!
A solid garage. Yes. Let's have a look. We'll start right here with this lovely solid block wall. That's beautiful. And this is the side wall. So this is beside the porch now. So I imagine roses growing on this wall someday. Can you see it? Okay. And let's have a look at this front wall. Finally, a front wall.
Two 9-foot wide by 8-foot tall doors, and a 36-inch man door over there, all framed in 2x6.
Here we are on the inside. It looks much better. There's always more to do, more work,
yeah.
always, but this is a win this week. Let's show you what else we got done. I wants to show you the color of our concrete. It's called Euro Gray. We think it looks great. Right, Leia Lou? She's gonna get groomed next week. That'll be one of the big jobs next week to do, is Leia Lou getting groomed and going to the vet.
Welcome.
Okay.
Come on in there, Lou.
How about
She likes
me?
that little step. I'll get you too.
And we're coming in the front door. We actually have the foyer framed up. Look at, there's a wall. This will be stairs that go down. There'll be a landing there in front of that nice big window. Trent's safety railing. Wall for the laundry room. This door is going to be a closet.
Front closet.
Right now it's been pretty handy just to walk through because we've been using it as a tool crib. That's what they all call this, is the tool crib. It's the laundry room. So we'll walk in through here. Well, listen to the motorcycles go by. It's a gorgeous day. There's so many motorcycles going by. There's no way.
Holiday Monday.
Yeah, and it's a holiday here in Canada. There's no way I could stop for every motorcycle that goes by. So now it has a return on that wall. This is going to start into kitchen. So this will be the wall where the fridge and the stoves are on, and where the scaffolding is bumps in there, and that's going to be pantry. So it gives us a little bit more, more to be able to figure out what's going on here. So down here, the guys did the bump out for me for my tub. And Brad and I think, are going to pull that tub out and set it in there so we can test it out and see how beautiful it is. Look at the day. This is, it's gorgeous right now. But the bump out, this one went out a little bit farther than the other ones. The other ones were a foot, and this one went out 18 inches.
16 or 18?
I thought it was 18. 18 inches, so that when the tub is sitting in its little perch there, then Brad can get in and out of the tub just fine.
Shower,
So,
over here.
oh, shower, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm all about the tub.
I know.
I am all about the tub. So let's get the tub and put it in place and see what it looks like. There it is, my glorious tub in that beautiful bump out. So when I say bump out, there's no window in there yet. This is the window. This walls need to be cladded on either side. So it'll just be straight ahead. This little see-through thing will be all covered up. Look at, now we've got lots of space to walk through here into a shower. Yeah, that makes all the room we need. That's wonderful. Also, the vanity is going to be over here, so it gives more room between the tub and the vanity. It just overall gives a more,
It makes it
gives more.
way better.
Yeah, just that's glorious there.
Yeah, it's really cool the way it looks like it's made just for that tub.
So that's a big job, and I need to thank the guys for doing this, because after work's done, for me to put in a change order is not very nice, I know, and I appreciate them doing it for me. Nathan's getting good at doing this. You need a bump out? I got a guy. Just kidding, Nathan. Outside of the window, I am loving this evergreen. I thought maybe we might have to move it right here. More motorcycles. But I don't know if you can see this pot here. See the pot? That is a Russian mountain ash that I bought on clearance for $40. It's tucked into that other tree there, so you can't see it. And I'm going to plant it down the hill a little bit, and it should capture this glorious sunshine right here. And it will give me some nice white berries in the springtime when I'm sitting in my tub and looking out the window. And in the fall, I will get some red berries that the birds will like. Also this week, there was a lot of work done with leveling floors and bracing for getting ready for drywall and that kind of thing. But the tub thing, I'm so excited. Thank you guys. Have a great week.